Italy v England, Six Nations, live. This will not be the match that defines Italy's or England's Six Nations. England will be expected to win, Italy to lose, just as they have on every occasion of this fixture. But in a reasonably short tournament such as this, momentum is vital. For Italy, it is a game to take chances, to take risks, just as they did in last year's match against England, when they employed the tactic of not contesting rucks and thus removing the offside line, something that for 70-ish minutes, managed to throw England completely off their game. Italy were 10-5 up at halftime last year and trailed 17-15 with 10 minutes to go. Italy head coach Conor O'Shea is certainly confident. "We think we're in a miles better place than we were 12 months ago. I think we have a better foundation than people understand in our game. We will go for it and we won't die wondering as opposed to being secure. I'm energized because I know we're making progress." For England, this is an intriguing blend of experience and unfamiliarity. There are 689 caps in their starting 15, yet there are some relatively new faces in key positions with injuries to Billy Vunipola, Elliot Daly, Nathan Hughes, Joe Marler and James Haskell, amongst others, giving others an opportunity. Bentancur has been handed only his second start for England after he was named at outside centre, despite not playing at all since October. Jonathan Joseph has every right to feel a little wounded, but remains an excellent option on the bench. I'm excited to see Sam Simmonds at no 8 and uncapped prop Alec Hepburn is among the replacements. Shirts may not be earned with even a comprehensive victory, but they can certainly be lost with an unconvincing performance. What is certain is that England will come out physical. All week, this is the buzzword that has been flying out of the training camp. Captain Dylan Hartley spoke of it being Rugby 101. You need to be physical and clinical. Eddie Jones wants to smash them 8 to clean out, get on the front foot. And when they get the ball they'll see this white line of jerseys coming at them. They'll have nowhere to go. We want to be brutal and absolutely ruthless, and that's the team to do it. Not exactly the sort of game that Alessandro Zanni would have hoped for after nearly 2 years of injury. It's his 100th cap for Italy today, whilst the team includes 7 players who will be making their first Six Nations appearance, including Matteo Minozzi at fullback, the centre pairing of Thomas Oboni and Tommaso Costello, youthful flankers Renato Giamarioli and Sebastian Negri, New Zealand-born lock Dean Budd and Simone Ferrari in the front row. It's going to be a brutal affair. Join me for kickoff at 3 p.m. GMT, 4 p.m. in Rome. Since you're here, we have a small favor to ask. More people are reading The Guardian than ever, but advertising revenues across the media are falling fast. And unlike many news organizations, we haven't put up a paywall. We want to keep our journalism as open as we can. So you can see why we need to ask for your help. The Guardian's independent, investigative journalism takes a lot of time, money and hard work to produce. But we do it because we believe our perspective matters, because it might well be your perspective, too. If everyone who reads our reporting, who likes it, helps find it, our future would be much more secure. For as little as £1, you can support The Guardian, and it only takes a minute. Become a monthly supporter or make a one-off contribution. Guardian HQ. Will be interesting to see how England balance the physicality with tackling technique. Thought it was interesting to hear what Sam Underhill said to Paul Rees in an interview recently. You tackle people with your shoulders and your head is next to your shoulders. It is impossible to be an aggressive tackler and not risk getting your head caught. It is a case of picking and choosing moments and finding other ways to tackle. It is easier for bigger guys because they do not have to rely on technique much. For shorter players like me, our tackle height is lower and you are then at more risk of getting your head somewhere it shouldn't be. Big tackles are great, but in terms of the game they are not the be-all and end-all. You do not just want to be known as a guy who is a big hitter because that does not make you a good defender. Underhill is one of the best tacklers around, and one of the standout players for England in the autumn, but starts on the bench today. It's Courtney Laws and Chris Robshaw that start as flankers today.